I guess the other thing I have way too many of is hobbies, because I don't even have enough time in the day to pursue all of my interests. Hi, my name is Adriana, and today I will be doing the Answer Anything But Books tag. I was tagged in this by Is Bailey Reading, so I will definitely have her channel below. If you haven't checked her out yet, you definitely should, as well as the original video to this tag. I believe this tag was created as just kind of a way to get to know some booktubers outside of their bookish interests and whatnot. Really excited to do this tag, and before I jump into it, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. So question number 1, what is something you own way too much of besides books? And for me, that is nail polish. A few years ago, I got really into nail art and bought every shade under the sun, all of the equipment, I guess not equipment, but all of the nail art tools and everything else. I really liked it, but just kind of fell out of it. It's a very time-consuming hobby, but I still have all of my nail polish over there. I will put in a little clip of all of it because it's a lot. It's an insane amount of nail polish. So now it just sits over there and does nothing. Question number 2 is, what is something you do for fun besides reading? I am a collector of hobbies. I guess the other thing I have way too many of is hobbies, because I don't even have enough time in the day to pursue all of my interests. But I guess the things I do keep up with is skiing in the wintertime. I love to ski. In the summer, I really like to go camping and dirt bike riding, and I also compete in trials events, motorcycle trials events. A couple of the hobbies that have fallen out of my favor currently, but I really enjoyed for a while, were obviously nail art and cross stitch. And of course, like everybody else, I love hanging out with my friends. I love going out to dinner and socializing and going to breweries every other week on a Wednesday. My boyfriend and I and some of my coworkers go do trivia at a local brewery. So I love lots of things, but I still make time to prioritize reading at the end of the day. Question number 3 is, what is something special or important on your nightstand that is not a book? On my nightstand itself, I don't have a whole lot. Like, it's my clock, my charger, a glass of water usually, and a lamp that my boyfriend made me. But next to my nightstand, I have a little kind of bookcase that I don't put books on. And on that, I have some things that are pretty special to me. Starting with a picture of me and my grandma. I loved her so much, so dearly. I take so much inspiration from her on a daily basis, and I love being able to look over and see her all the time. Another thing is Piglet. Piglet was my childhood stuffed animal. Love this little guy. He was my favorite character from Winnie the Pooh. So when I was little, my parents got me a little stuffed animal version, and he's been with me ever since. He went to college with me, hung out on a shelf. He's currently on a shelf. He's got a little sweater. It's adorable. Love Piglet. I also have these 2 stuffed animals. One's a bear and one's a fox. They were presents that my boyfriend and I gave to each other when we first started dating in college. We were very poor, couldn't afford a whole lot, and a fox is his favorite animal and a bear is mine. I think we bought these for each other like within the first couple months of us dating, and they've been with us ever since. When I traveled abroad and lived in Austria for a few months, I took his fox and he took my bear, and it's super cute and gushy and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Question number 4 is, what is something you buy at a bookstore that is not books? And I racked my brain for this and I really couldn't think of anything. There's not really a bookstore in like my town where I live, so every time I go to a bookstore, it's, you know, out of town and kind of a big deal to get to, and so I'm usually really focused on just like buying books. Because I don't go to a bookstore that often, when I do go to one, I'm usually spending like $200 like on a set, like buying as many books as I am interested in at that time. So that really doesn't leave a whole lot of cash for other things. I do like looking at all the other stuff though. I love looking at stationery and journals and all that stuff. It's not something I can justify when I'm spending $200 already. Question number 5 is, what is a fun gift you've received that is not books or a gift card for books? And I have to go with this super cozy, like it's like a long tunic sweatshirt deal, but it's like super fuzzy, fluffy material. So it's got like, it's kind of like a robe, but like a pullover robe. It's got a hood, it's got like a pocket. It's incredible. I wear it almost every night. It is so comfy. It's the perfect thing to throw on when you're like just getting out of the shower or whatever. It's incredible. I love it so much. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my mom got it for me for Christmas, and I love it. Question number 6 are, what are some YouTube channels you watch that are not book related? I'm super into like history and just kind of all the humanities, so I love looking at like pop culture stuff and history, and I don't know, I just love looking at all those things. So one kind of history and humanities channel I watch a lot is Overly Sarcastic Productions. They do short videos on ancient history and mythologies of different cultures, which I'm super into. And then on kind of, this is less like humanities or like liberal arts, but still somewhat related. I love Kenny JD's channel in general, and also her Bad Movies in a Beat series. She like watches a really bad movie and then talks about it while she does her makeup, and I am obsessed. She is so funny, and just the movies she watches are like so insane. So I've really enjoyed watching that. I also watch quite a few of like the PBS channels that they have. So I think it's like Storied is one of them. I also love Princess Weeks. I discovered her through like the PBS channels. But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of like varied interests. So I typically don't always just watch like YouTube channels. I'll just find like a YouTube video on whatever is interesting me that day, which right now is the Gilded Age history of the United States. I've been watching a lot of videos on the Gilded Age. Question number 3 is to tag some other people that you want to learn about. First, I will tag Pablo Suarez. He's probably pretty busy. I don't know if he'll actually have time to do this tag, but we'll see. I'd also like to tag Stasia from Readers C. Probably already been tagged, maybe? I don't know. I also don't know if she does tag videos or if she's already done this one, but we'll see. Stasia, if you want to do it, you do it too. And then the third one is a recent kind of YouTube friend I've made, and that is Steven Talks Books. Again, I don't know if he does tag videos, but if you're interested, please do this tag. I'd be interested in learning more. So that is it for the tag. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.